Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, Aries, I think that you are being presented a challenge with this Ace of Staves here. I feel like, first of all, the relationship is struggling, okay, or has been. Maybe some days are good, some days are bad. You're not sure. You're not sure if you can count on your partner. You're not sure if they're faithful or loyal to you. So there's a lot of little issues going on here. And there is, okay. Knight of Swords. He's over here. He can be selfish. So you could be dealing with this person who's a bit selfish, rude, arrogant. They may speak before thinking. They could say things they could say things that are hurtful without any regard for your feelings. So or how those words might make you feel, you know, how it might affect you. So they take thoughtless actions. They can be somewhat indifferent. This person distributes bad behavior. But they are hoping, they're hoping because there's you see, there's an argument, okay? I'll come back to him. There's an argument and you're unable to agree on something. You possibly are not really trusting whatever it is they're telling you. You may not believe them. They're hoping that the right words can save the day. So they they typically don't think about what they say, but in this case they want something from you. And so they will be thinking carefully about what they're promising you, okay? Because they will be trying to win you back or win you over to their side. This person has broken their promise to you before because you have this Eight of Swords here, and that is once burned, twice shy. Okay, so now you're looking at the wand, but if you take it, you could possibly take a fall and get hurt, you know, and that's your worry here. You could incur some type of loss, possibly, and you're basing that on the past experiences that you've had with this person because you have the card of experience here. So based upon that, and perhaps what you're intuitively picking up, because you are very intuitive, you might be somewhat wary of this this new opportunity, new promise that appears to be a challenge to pick it up, or is challenging you. Okay. So there's a new beginning that is offered, and it actually is wished for by you, I feel. You do have, although this person can be very careless and very hurtful, there is good in this person, and you're remembering that. Okay? You're looking at your options, possibly to stay and put your effort and pick up the challenge, or to walk away from it. Um, I feel like you could still save this relationship, because I feel like you really want to, and I feel like your feelings are genuine, that you still really love this person. I kind of feel like the other person has, I do feel that they do love you, okay? They do want you, but there's a deeper issue with your person. And something needs to change, and possibly this goes much deeper than you know or suspect. This person, this other person is the way they are because of a very troubling past or childhood. You're worried about any surprises coming out of the dark, or that that they are planning something. Because they are very, very smart, very clever, very persuasive. They can be. I feel like this person wants to, or the offer is, they're making you some type of offer, possibly to restore the peace or make peace. This is this is a this is an ongoing battle of communication between you and this person. This person has a tendency to clam up. I think that you may feel somewhat defeated when it comes to this, them making promises and breaking them, and the fighting and the arguing and never being able to agree, and their total disregard for your feelings. But then something is shown to you. There's this sudden, it's like you get a sudden thought, a way. You're suddenly inspired by an idea. So a new way presents itself to you, and you're studying that. And maybe that's what's needed here, is a brand new approach to the problem. So you would be thinking, in light of that, you would be thinking of staying and accepting the challenge. Besides, your heart still wants this. So see, here's the Fool, and this is about following your heart. So your heart definitely is still here with this person. I feel like your person's heart is buried beneath a lot of pain, a lot of bad experiences. That's there's things about their past that they don't want to talk about, that they've never told you. So this closed up kind of energy that they display there, and this indifference that they also display. These things need to change, and this person needs to open up. I mean, if they want to save the relationship, and I believe they do, you know, they're not making those promises to you so they can break them. I feel that when they do make the promise, they really mean it. It's because of a troubled past that's what kind of interferes, you know, with their good intentions. And so you're worried that that this is just like another ploy, you know, to persuade you that they're going to change, or that things would change, and that they might be planning something and you might end up losing. I feel like what you're going to do, I don't feel you're going to walk away from this relationship. I feel like you are going to, you know, you're going to stay in it. You're going to persevere. You're going to see it through. You're going to see this through. Yes, it is a challenge, but you can handle it. Okay. You feel like you belong, and you're going to return to fighting for it, to trying to make it work, or to try to get to the root of the problem, to try to fix things, to try to, you know, restore the peace here. And you have a new way or a new idea. You may not have it yet, but that's okay if you don't. It's coming. You know, just try to maybe not get so much caught up in the swords. Step away from the swords and relax. Go within, and something will come to you, because they're saying you're going to be shown the way. You're going to be given that, you know, inspiration. You've been wishing to be able to restore this for some time. And you're looking at this is good, because you're looking at the choices that you've made so far and what those choices have brought you. I think it's when you begin to do that is when you suddenly see another way. It's like right when you feel like there's nothing else you can do, because that's how he's feeling. Look at that. He feels defeated. But then suddenly he's inspired. Okay, so it's just when you start doing that, looking at the choices you made in the past, and the result of those choices or decisions, and it's there in that time, in that energy, that you see something you didn't see before. And I think that this may be the path you need to follow in order for change to happen. Okay, because definitely there needs to be a change. You can't continue living in that type of environment. So if you want to close the distance, if you want to bring this connection closer again, then change needs to happen. And so you're going to have a sit down with your person. You're going to have a talk about the state of the relationship before you actually accept the challenge. But like in your heart, you've already accepted it. But verbally to that person, you're going to have a heart-to-heart with this person about the state of their relationship. Because this person and this situation, this is all, the situation has your focus. This person is very important to you, but they've said and done some really mean things, I feel. So a heart-to-heart is in order. And of course, you know, the decision to take the challenge, which I feel you already have. Follow that, whatever that is, that idea, that path, that new way, because all the old roads led you to a brick wall. You need to take the path untried, you know, that you haven't tried yet. A new approach to the problem. And so you do have the Ace of Coins here. A return to a place or a person that you feel you belong, and a new beginning. It could feel like you're getting a lucky break. It's like, whew, relief. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.